Oh, hey YouTube. I'm just chilling. My video. Oh, jeez, I'm tired. Yeah, it's been a long weekend, so yeah, just trying to get through the week. Oh, I had to do some paving today, and my back was killing me, so I was like, oh god. But I, said I was going to do it, so I did it, and I didn't get through as much as I would have liked, but did some. So that's something. Don't know how I'll go tomorrow if I go to do it. But that's neither here nor there. So what's this video about? Okay, so I was up at the university. I won't name the university. It was in Perth. Because some of the students were asking for participants to join in on a study. I said, yep. Ages back, I said I'd do the study. So I was going up there to get this thingamajigger fitted to me. Anyway, one thing I noticed, and I used to be a student at that university, and it was never like that before. Oh my god. The communist agenda is real, people. It is real around the entire university. I am not joking. Karl Marx, the life of Karl Marx. Go to an auditorium and learn about Karl Marx. For real, people. For real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Karl Marx, who was considered an extremist in his own right by his own people who didn't like him and rejected him. Yeah, that guy. And, oh my god, I never thought the communist agenda was actually real. At least, I didn't think anyone would actually pay it any attention. But they really do pick on the people that go to those universities, because obviously most of those kids there, because they're still kids, um, their mind is impressionable, easy to manipulate. Someone who's still throwing all this information at them, their world is expanding, their mind is expanding, and then you're telling them all about your grand ideas. Really should leave the politics out of universities. The kids there are very impressionable. I wouldn't be leading them on any particular way, one way or the other. Just let them learn about whatever it is that they're going to do to go do the next thing, like go do a job or whatever. Now, my nephew, who is a student at that university, was telling me that that's neither here nor there, because really it's just all the art students, mostly that are the communists. So obviously 99% of the art students aren't going to get a career at the end of their art degree. Because, I mean, in Australia, mate, there really isn't that many jobs for artists, unless you've got something special and you're out there doing something that really captures people's minds. I mean, it's very hard for someone to be an artist and stay relevant for any length of time. Maybe they might be able to do one show and get some people's attention, but I don't know. They're not going to continue to get fans. It's very hard for me to imagine that's really going to happen. There's a reason why most people go into sciences and technical stuff, because that's a forever job thing. There's always jobs there. As far as art students, I don't know why they waste their time. I don't even know why there's an arts degree. I mean, for real, come on, guys. Let's be real here. I would love to be a real writer, someone that gets paid to write books. It would be so fun and so enjoyable to write new worlds and stories for people, and I don't know, give them new characters to think about, and see where that takes it, and be really enjoyable. But you know what? That's not real life. Most people, that's never going to happen. So, come on, people, come on. really wish you, unless you've got something like really talented and special, and you really know how to sell it, and and then to go on about flipping Karl Marx, come on, you should do a history lesson on communism. And for people out there that say that for the communist agenda, like for people out there going, oh, yes, but it's not as bad as all that, and the communist agenda is not all evil, and it could be good if it's done right. It's never done right, okay? Because the definition of communism is giving all the power to the government, all right? When has that ever worked out for anyone? Come on, people. Use this. Come on. And as far as it goes, right, look at China. There's an active communist, communist society. I say that and it's like, we all know it's dictatorship, but I mean, it is technically communist, but it always ends up being a dictatorship. But it's just not officially called a dictatorship, but it is in every sense of the word. That's what it is. And that's because, some people are always just going to be more equal than others, and that's always going to be the case. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I was genuinely shocked to see that. I didn't actually expect to see the communist agenda. I kind of just thought, people got enough to worry about when they go to places like that. Like, are they going to find a job at the end of it? How hard is their studies? Are they going to pass their subjects? All that nonsense, just come on. Anyway, doesn't matter. And like, that's American politics for you, hitting our shores again. Like, the other thing he said is like, the other big thing there was the LGBTQ whatever, thing, right? That's all Americanized stuff. Like, 10 years ago, no one cared about any of that. But now, because the American politics is all about it, we get it rammed down our throat in Australia as well. Instead of people just going, you know what America does is what America does. Let them work their own stuff out, Got our own stuff to work out here. We don't need to worry about any of that. So, yeah. Anyway, just something to think about. Take it or leave it, however you want. It's not really important to me. Like, I've always just viewed people and judged them on their actions. Like, that to me is the defining characteristic. Like, I really don't care personally what anyone is or anyone isn't. It's just, to me, the only thing that really matters is what they do. Not what they say. They can say whatever they want. I don't care. Like, to me, I just think it doesn't matter. Because unless they're actually doing something in real life that affects anyone, it's like means nothing. So, what? So, but if it's what they do. So if what their actions represent like a good person or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, doesn't matter. Peace out anyway.